Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss an important topic from library classification, notation, its functions and qualities. This topic is very important for BLIS examinations and also forms the foundation for understanding classification systems like DDC, UDC and colon classification. So let us begin. First of all, what is notation? In simple words, notation is a system of symbols, letters, or numbers used to represent subjects in a classification scheme. For example, 500 represents science, 510 represents mathematics, and 520 represents astronomy. Instead of writing the full subject name repeatedly, libraries use short symbols or numbers. This makes arrangement and retrieval of books much easier. Now let us look at some important definitions given by famous library scientists. According to S.R. Ranganathan, notation is a system of ordinal numbers used to represent the classes in a scheme of classification. Berwick Sayers defined notation as a series of symbols or shorthand signs representing subjects. Bliss explained notation as a system of marks or symbols arranged in order to denote subjects. And according to the DDC glossary, notation consists of numerals, letters, or symbols used to represent classes and subdivisions. All these definitions clearly tell us one thing: notation acts as a symbolic language for library classification. Now, the question is, why do we need notation? Why can't we simply arrange books alphabetically? There are several reasons. The first reason is that related subjects get scattered in alphabetical arrangement. For example, agriculture comes under A, biology comes under B, medicine under M, and physics under P. Even though these subjects are related to science, they become separated alphabetically. The second reason is that subject names change over time. For example, political economy is now called economics. Natural philosophy is now called physics. If libraries depend only on names, arrangement becomes unstable. The third reason is synonyms. Sometimes the same subject has different names. For example, acoustics and sound mean the same thing, but they begin with different alphabets. The fourth reason is multiplicity of languages. The same subject has different names in different languages. For example, dry cell in English is called pelissachet in French. Again, arrangement becomes difficult. The fifth reason is homonyms. One word may have multiple meanings. For example, cotton may mean cotton plant, cotton fiber, or cotton cloth. Therefore, notation is necessary for systematic arrangement. Now let us understand the functions of notation. The first function is mechanizing the arrangement of documents. Notation helps libraries arrange books systematically on shelves. For example, 500 science, 510 mathematics, 520 astronomy. Books automatically fall into proper sequence. The second function is helping in preparation of indexes and catalogs. Users can search books through class numbers easily. The third function is economy in construction of schedules. Long subject names are replaced with short symbols. For example, instead of writing history of Andhra Pradesh, we simply write 954.84. The fourth function is increasing the range of specification. Notation can repeat very specific subjects. For example, 822.33 represents Shakespearean drama. The fifth function is aiding memory. Short symbols are easy to remember. For example, 540 for chemistry. The sixth function is indicating relationship among subjects. Notation shows hierarchy. 500 science, 530 physics, 539 modern physics. This clearly shows broader and narrower subjects. The seventh function is helping in retrieval of books. If a student wants botany books, they can directly go to class 580. The eighth function is facilitating insertion of new subjects. New subjects can be added without disturbing the existing order. 510, 510.1, 510.11, 510.12, and so on. Now, let us discuss the qualities of a good notation. The first quality is simplicity. Notation should be simple and easy to understand. For example, DDC uses only numbers, making it simple. The second quality is brevity. Notation should be short because it is written on spine labels and catalog cards. For example, 540 for chemistry. The third quality is speed of writing. Class numbers are written in many places like spine labels, book cards, catalog entries, and accession registers. So, notation should allow quick writing. The fourth quality is pronounceability. Notation should be easy to pronounce and communicate. The fifth quality is easy remembrance. Simple notation improves memory. For example, 800 for literature is easy to recall. The sixth quality is flexibility. Notation should accommodate new subjects. For example, computer science was later inserted into classification schedules without disturbing existing classes. The seventh quality is mnemonic value. The same notation should represent the same concept throughout the scheme. For example, standard subdivisions in DDC. The eighth quality is hospitality. Notation should allow insertion of new subjects in array and chain. The ninth quality is synthesis. Notation should support number building. Column classification is a good example because it allows combining subjects. The 10th quality is expressiveness. Notation should clearly indicate hierarchy. The 11th quality is relative length. Specific subjects may have longer notation. For example, 522.33 for Shakespeare. The 12th and the final quality is uniqueness. One notation should represent only one subject. For example, 510 always represents mathematics. So, students, this is the complete explanation of notation, its functions, and qualities. To conclude, notation is the backbone of library classification. It helps libraries arrange books systematically, retrieve information quickly, and maintain logical order among subjects. A good notation system must be simple, flexible, expressive, and hospitable so that libraries can effectively organize the growing universe of knowledge. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more BLIC exam oriented classes. See you in the next video.